Chapter 26 Strings. Strings are a group of sequenced characters written in either single or double quotation marks. Use strings to show message or text on screen in your program, and you Python same quotation marks around the text in reads it as a string. For example, these are all strings because they are surrounded by quotation marks. Game over. Time 1:06. Right to left. Welcome, LOL. Can I tell you a joke? Don't mix single and double quotes. For example, bad game night doesn't work. To assign a variable the value of a string, name the variable as the assigned operator, the equal symbol, and add the string in quotation marks. For example, for a joke-telling program, we can name a variable welcome, add the assigned operator, then add a value welcome LOL. Can I tell you a joke? Like this. Welcome equal welcome LOL. Can I tell you a joke? Using the print function with a string. To display the value of the variable using the print function, first assign the variable a value. Welcome equal welcome LOL. Can I tell you a joke? Then type the name of the variable inside the parentheses of the print function. Welcome. This will make the cell window display the welcome message. Welcome LOL. Can I tell you a joke? Can I tell you a joke? Important. If you use quotation marks around the variable name, like the code below, the result would be different. Welcome, print welcome, quotation marks included. This will make the cell window print welcome. When you put next in quotation marks, Python recognizes it is a string instead of the variable. So instead of looking up the variable value, it just print out the word welcome as a string. Displaying text on multiple lines. To make a string automatically display on multiple lines, use 3 single quotation marks and type the next on new lines the way you want it to appear. Joke. I was wondering why the ball kept getting bigger and bigger, and then it hit me. Print. Joke. This will print. It was wondering why the ball kept getting bigger and bigger, and then it hit me. The output will have the same line breaks that were entered in the string. Changing the value of a string variable. You can change the value of this variable by adding another line of the code that assigns the variable a new value in the same way you assign the original value. To replace LOL is the MEH, reaction LOL, value of reaction LOL. Reaction may, value of reaction may replace LOL as the value of the reaction. Print reaction. The value of reaction MEH. This will print MEH. The example prints MEH because that was the latest value of reaction. One of the value of a variable is changed. The old value is gone for good. Formatting strings. You can style strings so that they include the same type of punctuation and presentation as regular typed text. Quotation marks. All strings have quotation marks around them, so if you want to put quotation marks inside your string, you will need to escape the interior quotation marks by placing a backslash before each of them. For example, tornado joke. What do you get if you say tornado then times back and what? A real tongue twister? Print, tornado joke. This will print. What do you get if you say tornado 10 times backward and forward? A real tongue twister. When you escape a character, you are telling Python to treat a character as a part of the string instead of as a special character. Exception. If you use a single quotation mark at the beginning and the end of your string, then you can use double quotation marks as part of your string without needing to escape them. Well, if you use double at the beginning and the end, you can use single as part of the string. For example, you could assign the tornado joke variable the following value and get the same result as before. Let the joke. What do you get if you say tornado 10 times backward and forward? A real tongue twister. But you should still know how to escape character in case you need to use both single and double quotation marks or other character in a string. Line breaks. To print on a new line, use escaped and like this. Print. For example, you could break up the lines of a joke to emphasize the punchy line. I had a talking fellow, but it didn't say it was hungry, so it died. This will print. I had a talking fellow, but it didn't say it was hungry, so it died. Operators. Operators are symbols that represent functions that manipulate values. When operators come from math, is a mathematical operator. Operator represents multiply. Is the mathematical operator that representing adding. You can use operator with string as well as your numbers. For example, to say hello 3 times, you could use print hello multiplication operator. Hello times 3 means hello times 3. This could print hello, hello, hello. To add space between each hello, add a space at the end of the string. This will print hello, hello, hello. String addition. Operator can also be used to add string together to make a sentence. For example, part 1. Why did the chicken cross the road? Part 2. To get to the other side. Print. Part 1 to part 2. This will display why the chicken crossed the road. To get to the other side. Another way to add string together is by creating a new variable that's the sum of the two their variables. Part 1. Why did the chicken cross the road? Part 2. To get to the other side. Whole joke. Part 1, Part 2. This would assign the variable whole joke the value of why did the chicken cross the road to get to the other side. Addition operator can combine both variable and strings into a new string variable value like this. Animal, alligator. Joke, why did the animal cross the road? Print, joke. The space around me plus signs make the code easier to read because they aren't part of the string, the computer ignores them. They could also correctly type this. Why did plus animal plus cross the road? And it would display the same thing. Why did the display thing? Why did the alligator cross the road? Variables are helpful because they can change value, making program more flexible. Sometimes you want a user to input information. The input function displays the text you add between the parentheses and wait for the user to type something. Input. Add your text here. The cell window will display add your text here and wait for the users to do something in the window to press need here. Press enter. You can save the information the user types in the cell window to a variable. To do this, before the input function, type the name of the variable you want to use the s and also as the assignment operator. Variable that is stored in user's answer. Input. Add your text here. Your text or question to display for the user. For example, you can use the input function to ask the user to give a new value to the animal variable for the joke in example. Animal input. What's your favorite animal? Joke. What did the animal cross the road? Print joke. The program will ask the question and wait for a user type in their answer for the entering. What's your favorite animal? Alligator. After the user input their answer, the line will print using the information stored in the animal variable. What did the alligator cross the road? This part of the answer the user entered. String functions. Python has built-in function and change string in helpful ways. There are functions to capitalize the first letter to a word or sentence, join multiple strings into a single string, convert a string to all lowercase letters, replace part of the string, format the string into a nicer looking output, and more. String functions help change data into a more useful format. For example, if we ask a user what their favorite animal is, and they type alligator in all caps, the lower function can change all capital letter to lowercase. Use string function by using this format. Variable function. If you have a variable called animal and you want to make sure the value in lowercase, use the lower function on the name variable. Animal, lower, variable function. You can use the string function along with the string almost anywhere in a program. Examples, different placement of the lower functions. Animal input, what's your favorite animal? Lower. Print, what did the animal cross the road? Animal input, what's your favorite animal? Animal lower. Print, why did the animal cross the road? Animal input, what's your favorite animal? Print, why did the animal lower cross the road? All three examples will print the same output. Why did the alligator cross the road? Some of the most common string functions. Capitalize. Change the first letter to uppercase and the rest to lowercase. Lower. Change all uppercase letters to lowercase. Swap case. Change capital letter to lowercase and lowercase letters in capital. Upper. Convert lowercase letters to uppercase.